Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open Now here in the United States. We're going to take a look at all of the opening action here on the U.S. markets. And it looks like right now all the major security indices are to the green. My name is Joe Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock, where we are going to drill it down. Let's take a look right now. Looking at the Dow Jones, so I'm going to take a look at the futures this morning. Futures are trading up 64, firmly in the green at 19,864. You have the Russell 2000 up $9.60 at 1,375.70 cents. Up $9.80. You also have the NASDAQ up 22.75 at 49.29 and a quarter, and you have the S&P 500 firmly in the green at 2,261.75 cents, up $9 on the S&Ps. We're also seeing some strength in crude, holding its level at 52.49, up 17 cents. We have dollar weakness today. The dollar has been flying, but the currency has pulled back a little bit here, down about 38 cents at 102.82. And we have mixed action also in the bonds. The bonds, basically, prices are down, yields are up. That has been a story across the globe. Take a look at the opening now in Europe, as well as the overnight action in Asia. We reported on that, but global fixed income markets are on the move. We're also seeing that gold is hanging in there, trading up about $2.40 at $1,164.40 early in the session. So where is the stories? What's hot? Well, what we've seen right now as far as what's been moving to the upside and the downside on the open, NVLS, the VELS up 4% after announcing a strategic review. You're also seeing financials like Credit Suisse up 4%, as well as Constellation Brands, ticker symbol STZ, up 3% after some analyst upgrades. You're also seeing that Tesla down 1%. They missed on their Q4 production targets. We're also seeing Dunkin' Donuts as well as Oshkosh Corp down about 1%. And Tesla has been a headline. They're down about 2% right now after the company missed on their delivery targets for production delays on their new autopilot hardware. That put some pressure on the stock late yesterday after hours, and it continues into the session today. But it still hasn't dampened the demand and actual purchases of the cars, which is always funny, right? The quest for technology. A biotech stock that we mentioned yesterday, Depomed, DEPO, shares continue to move on the upside. Basically, headlines out on some potential merger and acquisition speculation. Be very careful when you start hearing those merger and acquisition speculation notes. But Depomed, it was a name that we had discussed yesterday. I just wanted to keep you abreast. Up about another 2% this morning, 3% on the open. Oil futures were all over the map yesterday, but they've stabilized this morning as we discussed. The volatile session yesterday left a lot of people scratching their heads thinking, well, isn't OPEC and non-OPEC nations going to be cutting the production and potentially then start eating into the over-gluttonous amount of supply? Well, guess what? There's questions about whether or not there's going to be complete compliance by not only the members, but the non-members as far as supply caps are concerned. That is why you're going to watch the API, the American Petroleum Institute, as well as the EIA, the Department of Energy's reports that are going to be coming out as far as inventory. We have the API is coming out after the close today, and the EIA is coming out at around 11 Eastern time tomorrow. We're going to see if there's a draw or build on the supplies here in the United States. That's going to drive West Texas and crude here, which currently right now, as I said, was trading well off of the highs yesterday of $55, but over that $52.5 range right now. We're also going to watch natural gas. Natural gas really took it on the chin. Now, it's trading flat this morning, but nat gas had a 10% pullback. We talked about that in the Tech Talk, as well as the closing bell last night. UNG was down almost 10%. Basically, there's warmer weather forecasts. And I can tell you right now, if this morning is any indication about how accurate those forecasts are, in the Midwest, it was absolutely freezing. But we're going to watch nat gas very closely, watch the reports that are going to be coming out in the next few sessions, next few weeks, as far as inventories are concerned on nat gas. We're also going to keep an eye on the Fed minutes. The December FOMC minutes will be out right around 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's right about a little bit before our Strategy Now session at 1:30 Eastern time. That could potentially offer some insights on, are they going to be getting more aggressive with rate hikes? What's their perception of how they're going to go forward if, in fact, there has to be some stimulus or lack thereof? The point being is that we're seeing some data coming out both from Europe, Asia, and here in the United States with CPIs and PMIs, those consumer price indices, and as well as the purchasers managers indices that are basically superseding expectations. In other words, they're a lot higher than what was expected. And so that's going to put some pressure on inflation concerns, as well as, are we growing as fast as what is anticipated? And we're going to watch and read through that FOMC statement very closely today. All right, folks, that's it right now for the opening bell here in the United States. Keep your powder dry, stay focused, and keep watching MarketStream.live. We'll see you at 1:30 Eastern time for Strategy Now. Have a great trading day.